I would say in some aspects, I'm a butterfly.
Okay.
And I would say in some aspects, I'm in the cocoon.
Okay.
Because there's certain parts of my mind that are freed now. I'm like the butterfly. I'm floating around and I see things completely different to how I saw them before. I've been through the tried and tested periods that have got me to where I am now. And those tried and testing periods are the cocoon stage. And I think the same for you as well. I feel like you go through seasons of life where you're the caterpillar, then you're the in the cocoon, then you're the butterfly.
Question then. So what's a caterpillar then? What does that mean? Because I know the cocoon, I know the butterfly part. What does the caterpillar bit mean to you?
Caterpillar bit means.
By the way, I hope you guys are flowing with us.
Yeah, I hope you are, because we're flowing.
Yeah,
we're right there. We're right here. Caterpillar to me means you're at the start.
Okay.
You're at the beginning of the journey. But some people don't get to the end of the journey. They're only at the beginning of the journey.
Okay.
Like they only go to like, oh yeah,
Okay.
am I gonna change? Nah.
Yeah.
Am I gonna change? Nah. And they stay in that caterpillar stage.
Yeah.
But I think there's so many different parts of life which have their own caterpillar,
Yeah.
cocoon, and butterfly stages.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So like
Okay.
the caterpillar stage for your physical appearance,
Yeah.
right? Going to the gym, for example.
Yeah.
So caterpillar stage for me was when I was extremely skinny.
Yeah.
Like, it's scarily skinny.
Yeah.
And then I got to the cocoon stage when I started going to the gym or this, that, and the other. But even still, because it's like, when do you go from cocoon to butterfly? Because we're constantly improving.
Ooh, I thought of something. Okay, cool. If the caterpillar part is the beginning bit, and then the cocoon part is like you building the habits and you pruning yourself of the habits which aren't useful to you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the butterfly part is where you're doing things on autopilot. So, for example, rather than you going to the gym and force yourself to go to the gym, you're just going because it's part of the discipline now. I think that's when you come to butterfly, bro. Is it, bro? I think that's when you come to butterfly.
Sorry,
When
just for
you-
audio listeners, I shook his hand. That was very good.
I think you come butterfly, right?
Yeah.
We start to do things on autopilot. It's not like, because remember, the caterpillar part, the cocoon part of your journey is always when you're being tried and tested the most. Because what's going on really inside is that you're dying to self. You're dying to yourself. You want to stay in bed, you're dying to that. You want to eat that extra food, you're dying to that. That's the pruning period.
What does that mean, dying to yourself?
So dying to yourself means dying to... By nature, we all want to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I believe every single person wants to be comfortable. But nothing great comes with comfort. The person who made the plane, he could be comfortable, but he wanted more for life. So what do? You start making... He made a plane. And now we're flying easily from parts of the world. You're going...
He had a vision.
He had a vision.
He had a vision that first, he probably had a vision that multiple people can fly in the sky. Something that, are you deep in how crazy your vision has to be?
Yeah.
Something that has never been done before.
Never seen
But
before.
Never seen before. But he said, I don't like walking no more.
Yeah.
I want to fly.
I don't like taking a boat.
I don't like taking the boats. It's long.
Yeah.
I want to fly over the water instead. Be much quicker.
Yeah.
He had that vision and he fulfilled it.
Whew.
And he fulfilled it.
Whew.
And that's literally the literal human way of being a caterpillar on the ground
Yeah.
and then going into a butterfly.
Yeah.
And then the cocoon period was him just building the different planes that didn't work.
Guys, don't sleep on this right now, because you see this whole analogy of the caterpillar, cocoon, and butterfly. It's your mindset.
Mm-hmm.
What you set your mind towards. I always say it all the time, right? We say all the time. What is your mindset? It's how you set your mind. You could choose to be a caterpillar for the rest of your life. But guess what, guys? No impact can be done in that period there. In fact, that's not true. You actually may be able to impact a couple of people. But it's like the blind leading the blind. You see what I'm saying?
In
the blind leading the blind.
in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Whew.
JJ told me that. I remember from
That's
years
good.
ago. Yeah, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
Wait, do you know what that means in this context?
so if everyone's blind, you got one eye. At least you can guide them a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
But guess what? The butterfly's got two,
He's got two eyes.
and he's got the bird's eye view as well.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's more than one eye.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying to you guys is the caterpillar, the cocoon, and the butterfly is all a product of the mindset. And what is mindset? It's how you set your mind. So you have to be intentional and choose and say to yourself, like the song says, to change, you need to have a desire to. You need to desire within your heart to say to yourself, you know what? I'm done being comfortable. I'm done living in my zone. I'm done being comfortable. You have to make the decision to yourself, and we can't force you, but we implore you, and we ask you, we plead for you to do that, because we've done it in our lives. We've gone through that season of caterpillars and cocoons and butterflies, and we're still going through it too.
Mm-hmm.
But because we've been through it beforehand, we understand we can get through it again, and we want to encourage you to take the same leap of faith in your own life and actually go beyond the zone of comfort to actually become the butterfly. Yeah.
And we have been through that. I think what it is, the going from the caterpillar to the butterfly, it happens in so many parts of our life.
Yeah.
As I just said, with a physical, as I said, with a plane,
Yeah.
so many different parts of your life you can be a caterpillar and you could be a butterfly as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there is a main overarching caterpillar to butterfly moment in your life, or caterpillar to butterfly journey in your life, and that's your purpose and your potential in fulfilling that, right? Or even following your purpose, right? So it's like the caterpillar is like life before purpose, and then the cocoon period is finding that.
The testing period.
The testing period,
yeah.
finding that, is that really my purpose? Is that really what I'm supposed to be doing here?
Good.
And then the butterfly period is living in that,
Walking in it.
walking in it,
Can I talk on this?
flying in it,
Ooh.
flapping them wings in it.
Ooh. That's good.
I need to bring these chairs closer together,
we
man.
do. We do.
But talking it, man. Yeah, talking it, bro. Flow.
So earlier on, basically, this episode here, we did our episode. We were flowing, but my mic was down. But anyway, don't worry about that. What John said is so important, right? Because before you pre-purpose is caterpillar life. It's like you're just living your zone of comfort. But butterfly life is you walking in purpose, and you're probably thinking, and this is the $1 million question. In fact, I think it's a $1 billion question because your purpose is actually limitless or infinite. So really and truly, whatever money you put your purpose is more than that. But anyways, so what is purpose? How do you find your purpose? You find it like this. This is how I see. You have your skills, and then you have your burdens. And you're probably thinking, what's a burden? A burden is something on this earth which you want to fix. I'll give you an example of myself. Most of my skill sets, I'm a good communicator. I'm very interpersonal. I'm charismatic. I can speak well. What are my burdens? My burden is I hate how people limit themselves from speaking because they're scared of how people will judge them. So I realized, okay, this is my skill sets and these are the burdens. How can I best serve people? And the key word is serving. Why do I say that? Because we've been put on earth to serve people. Once I married up my skill sets and then my burdens and the burdens on this earth, I realized, guess what? Watch this. Purpose. I realized purpose. So guys, in order to go from the caterpillar to the butterfly, ask yourself and do a brain dump, as John always talks about. What are my skill sets and what are my burdens? What do I want to fix on this earth? Once you understand those two things there, you marry them up together and you find a middle ground, and that's where you go with your purpose. And then along the journey of finding purpose, of walking in purpose, there's going to be some trials and tests. I'm a big believer in this. I believe life comes to test you, God, life, whatever you believe in, to show you how much you really want it. And that's the point where you're in a cocoon. You say you want to do this, right? Are you sure? Are you really about this?
That's what it is.
Are you really about this?
That's what it is. That's it. You sure you want to do this?
Are you sure?
That's literally the question.
Really?
Whenever you're tested, it's like, you sure about this?
You said it.
Yeah.
You're going to stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be committed to your own goals? You get through that bit there, guess what? Release up the fly.
That is serious.